There's a kind of wisdom that only comes with time. It's not the kind you find in books or podcasts. It's lived in, earned, etched into smile lines and quiet sighs. And yet, so often, it goes unspoken, especially between generations of women. Older women carry decades of lessons in their bones about love, regret, resilience, and truth. But most don't talk about it. Why? Because no one asked. Because they were too busy surviving. Or because they didn't want to sound bitter or out of touch. But here's the truth. Younger women need this wisdom now more than ever. In a world that pushes perfection, productivity, and performance, so many younger women are burning out, doubting themselves, and questioning their worth. Meanwhile, older women sit quietly in the background thinking, if only she knew what I know now. This video is for her. It's a bridge between generations, not a lecture, not a list of regrets, but a gentle offering. Here's what I wish I knew when I was your age. These 7 lessons are tender, hard-won, and honest. They're not always easy to hear, but they might just save you years of struggle, self-doubt, or silence. And if you're an older woman watching this, these words might remind you that your voice still matters. Your story still has weight. Your life is still teaching others, even if you don't realize it yet. Because, while the world praises youth, it often forgets that wisdom is its own kind of beauty. So, let's close the gap. Let's say the quiet things out loud. Because your younger self is still listening, and she's ready to hear the truth. Number 1. You don't have to earn your worth. From the time we're little girls, we're taught to prove ourselves. Be helpful, be pretty, be smart, be successful, be agreeable, be anything, as long as it makes others comfortable. And without even realizing it, we begin to believe that our worth is something we have to constantly earn. Older women know this feeling well. They spent decades measuring themselves by how much they gave, how much they achieved, how much they fit in. And many of them, later in life, say the same thing. I was enough the whole time. I just didn't know it. Your worth isn't in your job title, your weight, your relationship status, or how tidy your house is. It's not in your productivity or your perfection. You don't need to hit a milestone to be lovable. You don't need to win approval to be valuable. You are worthy because you exist. Full stop. But it takes most women far too long to believe that. One woman in her 72nd said, I spent 40 years trying to be everything for everyone and forgot how to just be someone for myself. Younger women today are pushed even harder to hustle, to glow up, to stay relevant. But older women are here to say, you're allowed to rest. You're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to stop chasing your value like it's somewhere outside of you. Because it isn't. And the sooner you stop trying to earn your place in the world, the sooner you'll realize you already belong. Let that truth sink in. And live from it. Number 2. Say no without explaining yourself. Many women are raised to believe that no is a dirty word. We're taught to soften it, dress it up, or apologize for it. No, but maybe later. No, I'm just really busy right now. No, unless you really need me. Older women look back and realize just how much peace they gave away in the name of politeness. The truth is, you are allowed to say no, without guilt, without justification, and without explaining yourself. A firm no is not selfish. It's self-respect. And it's something far too many women don't fully claim until they're older and tired of being exhausted. One woman in her 62nd said, "It took me half my life to stop over, explaining my boundaries. I wish I had known sooner that, 'No thank you,' was a full sentence." Saying no doesn't make you rude, cold, or uncaring. It means you've stopped abandoning yourself to please others. It means you've learned to value your time, your energy, and your emotional capacity. School doesn't teach you this. Neither do most workplaces. In fact, many women are rewarded for being endlessly available until they burn out or break down. But older women have lived through that cycle, and they're here to say, you don't owe everyone access to you. You don't need to over-explain. You don't need permission. You don't even need a reason. You need the courage to protect your peace. And once you start saying no without guilt, you'll be amazed at how much space opens up for joy, for healing, for the things that truly matter. Number 3, take care of your body so you can trust it later. When you're young, your body feels invincible. You bounce back, you push limits. You stay up late, skip meals, ignore the aches, and still, it carries you. But one of the most common reflections from older women is this: I wish I had taken better care of my body, not for how it looked, but for how it feels now. Because your body is not just something to fix or sculpt or criticize. It's your home. And as you age, it becomes your partner in freedom or your prison, depending on how you treated it. Older women often say, I wish I had stretched more. I wish I had walked every day, even just a little. I wish I had built strength, not to look good, but so I could lift my own groceries at 70. You don't need to be an athlete or a size 2. You just need to respect your body like it's going to carry you for the long haul. Because it is. And this lesson has nothing to do with aesthetics. It's about mobility, balance, independence, trust. Your body remembers how you treat it. Every skipped meal, every sleepless night, every time you pushed through pain instead of listening. And one day, it starts speaking back, with stiffness, fatigue, or worse. But here's the gift. It's never too late to start building trust. Move with love. Rest without guilt. Nourish yourself not for punishment or perfection, but because you deserve to feel good in your own skin. Because, when you get older, being able to stand up without help, walk without fear, or hug someone tightly isn't something you take for granted. It's everything. Number 4. Don't dim yourself to be loved. So many women shrink themselves without even realizing it. They quiet their opinions to keep the peace. They downplay their success so others don't feel uncomfortable. They pretend not to need too much. Love, rest, space, ambition, just to stay acceptable. And for what? To be liked? To be chosen? To avoid being too much? Ask an older woman, and many will tell you, I spent years dimming my light to keep someone else comfortable. I wish I hadn't. Because real love, whether from a partner, a friend, or even family, will never ask you to be less. It won't flinch when you speak your mind. It won't punish you for growing. It won't shrink you into silence or mold you into someone smaller. And yet, so many younger women fall into the trap of thinking they have to soften themselves to be accepted. Older women know better now. They've learned, often the hard way, that hiding who you are is a slow kind of self-abandonment. And the relationship you gain from it? It never fills the emptiness of not being fully seen. One woman put it best. If you have to lose pieces of yourself to be loved, you're not really being loved. A mask is. Don't be afraid to take up space. To be smart, loud, soft, fierce, brilliant, emotional, quiet, whatever you naturally are. The people who are meant to walk with you won't be threatened by your shine. They'll celebrate it, and they'll grow brighter beside you. So stop dimming, start burning, because your light isn't too much, just right for the path you're meant to walk. Number 5. Chase peace, not perfection. Perfection is a moving target, and a dangerous one. From a young age, many women are taught to aim for flawless. Perfect grades, perfect skin, perfect partner, perfect home, perfect timing. But ask an older woman who's spent decades chasing it, and she'll likely say, I wish I had stopped sooner. I wish I had chosen peace instead. Perfection demands your energy, your joy, your rest, your sanity, and gives you nothing lasting in return. It tells you you're almost good enough, just one more achievement, one more fix, one more sacrifice away. But peace? Peace lets you breathe. Peace whispers, you are already whole, even here. Older women will tell you how they wasted years trying to measure up, never realizing that the bar was imaginary and always moving. They'll tell you how exhausting it is to always be improving, always be performing, always be proving your worth to others who are never really watching, and how freeing it is to finally let go. Peace doesn't mean giving up on growth. It means growing from a place of self-trust, not self-rejection. It means choosing rest without guilt, saying no without fear, looking in the mirror and not picking yourself apart, but offering kindness instead. One woman said, "Perfection stole my joy. Peace brought it back." If you're constantly chasing the next version of yourself, ask, what would happen if I stopped? What if this version is already worthy of softness, love, and rest? Because perfection is a mask. Peace is your face. And the older you get, the more beautiful that truth becomes. Number 6 and 7. Time is the real luxury and your story matters. If there's one thing older women know better than anyone, it's this. Time is the one thing you never get back. You can earn money, repair relationships, rebuild health, but the years, they move in one direction, quietly, relentlessly. And many older women will tell you, with equal parts tenderness and ache, I thought I had more time. More time to pursue what they loved, more time to speak up, more time to write, travel, rest, forgive, heal. So here's the truth. Spend your time like it's your most valuable currency, because it is. Say yes to what lights you up. Say no to what drains you. Make time for slowness, laughter, solitude, real connection. And don't wait for a perfect moment to begin. There's no such thing. And here's the second part. Your story matters. Tell it, share it, own it. So many women stay silent about their struggles, their strength, their messy truths, believing they're not important enough, polished enough, or ready to be heard. But older women know. The stories we don't share become regrets we carry quietly. Your voice has weight, even when it trembles. Your past holds lessons someone else might need. And your truth? It's not too late. It never is. One woman said, I waited until my 60s to speak the truth I'd been holding since I was 16. I just wish I'd let it out sooner. So don't wait. Time is the real luxury. And your story, just as it is a legacy in motion. If I could sit with my younger self, just for a moment, I wouldn't tell her to work harder, try harder, or be better. I'd tell her to breathe, to soften, to stop measuring her worth by other people's opinions or timelines, to trust the woman she's becoming. Older women often carry this ache, not of failure, but of silence, of not being told sooner that it was okay to be imperfect, that her no was valid, that her softness was strength. That aging would bring clarity, not loss. This video isn't about regret. It's about release. It's a love letter passed down from one generation to the next. So, if you're younger, take these lessons and hold them close. Let them challenge you. Let them comfort you. Let them guide you into becoming a woman who doesn't just survive, but lives with depth, power, and peace. And if you're older, thank you. For the wisdom, for the mistakes turned into mirrors, for still being here and choosing to share your truth. In the comments, tell us, what's one thing you'd tell your younger self? Like this video if something in it stirred something real. Subscribe for more stories and reflections about life, growth, and womanhood across generations. Because our stories matter, and when women speak, across time and age, healing happens.